We are here for day 5 matches. This season has been a bit of a flop. Right now we're at 15 wins and 5 losses. So we're trying out something a bit different. We are bringing Shadowlinks into our team. Now this is not an evasion comp, Kaloisky, as much as it is alternate last character. So Shadowlinks is herself built for evasion, but the rest of our team, our to-be, is still built for bulk. And we're not losing out on that much bulk by throwing out Silma because we can still increase slash resistance and missile resistance and defense and spirit with the 9S into to beat combo. So she's going to be hard to kill overall, but then we have an evadey character on the side that could potentially disrupt the enemy team's formation. I will unfortunately not be running Chimera because of these stat differences. I could not level my Chimera all the way to 99, which means we're losing out on a bit too many stats, including quite a bit of agility if we're running it. And Shadowlinks is already our slowest member somehow, because of the way she's built. So that's not going to be that great. But she is going to hurt pretty hard, so I'm eager to see that in action. Actually, there is a change we might make that could increase her agility and make her a bit more competitive. I just want to see those stats. So let's see. If I try to replace Blade Soul with Shadow Stalker, agility would go to 90. That is going to change our turn order a bit too much. So we're going to keep Blade Soul. Okay. With that said, let's go. It's time, because we need to finish the matches in an hour 15 now. So what's our first matchup? We are now at 4,000 attack, which is kind of insane. But unfortunately, the attack from Shadowlinks is not truly representative of her damage because she doesn't have any defense penetration. So she's going to have some issues. Why am I replacing Silma, Buenja Boy? I'm replacing Silma because there's so many Earth teams running around, and I feel like she's just not providing that much. She is really good, but when enemy teams can just ignore her, that's where I'm running into an issue. I want all of my team members to be a good threat, and I feel like when they're these Katones or whatnot are running around, they can't afford to focus to be, because the rest of the team is not an issue for them. If I have somebody like Shadowlinks that can potentially stop them or disrupt their team comp, they're not going to be able to focus on to be that much, or if they do still focus on to be, then they might just get stopped and lose the match from there. So I think she's a good fit. Wow, matching could not be completed. Or I hope she's a good fit. I feel like I need to change something, because I've been losing out on a lot of matches. And then it seems like we're fighting Longtime. I don't know if that's the same Longtime as Longtime Twitch, who often streams. We'll see, but he is definitely experienced. Wow. That's going to be a rough team. Quicken into Zazan is going to be an issue. I do think Shadowlinks can be charmed. Yes, she can. Have your energy. Thank you, Lazarus. I am going to benefit from that energy quite a bit, I'm sure. So that's Immortal Spirit. Is it into Zazan immediate second turn before I play? That could be, and that would be pretty bad. But let's see. Going a wolf for today? Alright, well, thanks for the very short visit. Always appreciated to have you around. So we're going to have to do Iron Body stance into staying in place. Then he's going to use shield deployment into, let's look at the map. So that, yeah, that's probably just a haste on Gilgamesh, I think. Agility up, luck up. It's an evasion Earth team, apparently. Okay. Yeah, it is Longtime, huh? Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a tough one for sure. Need to move right here. So, self-haste, okay. So now they could line up a pretty good Quicken. I think with the self-haste, he will be able to cast Quicken onto Zazan. Yeah, he quite likely will, so that's a very scary thing. Let's see just what happens. We need to throw in the Knight's Blessing onto everybody. If he does Quicken his Zazan into us, we might have a good shot at killing somebody. He could also just Quicken his normal Zazan and then go for a Charm play. So he's got a couple options there because of his higher range. Zombie transformation, interesting. So, wow, both his Zazans are immortal. What a incredibly strong setup that our enemy team seems to have. So now his Zazan can move in charm range because of the Keyblade, and he will be able to pick whoever he wants after he plays. Roll accurate. Yup, basically roll accurate. This guy reaches here, could go for Tuning Blade if he wants to at that point, but I don't think he will. Instead chooses Fake Death so that he has to kill me, so that I have to kill him even more. That attack is not a kill, and it's only a 50% chance to hit. If I go here, I'm in front of Gilgamesh, and then I'm probably dying fairly soon. So I think this is not a good setup for me at all. Let's see what happens. Gilgamesh can then move and Kotetsu immediately. How is he that fast? That doesn't feel fair. But okay, so I will walk here instead, just so I can't be Kotetsu'd, and I'll try to hit Zazan. Got it, got the crit, got the Courage proc, but now he's hasted. Okay, not a great trade-off, to be honest. Now he can Kotetsu these two. Is he accurate enough to hit links? No, he's not, so that's good. But since she has slash resistance down, she will now probably die. Also, they can charm 9S immediately. Like, this enemy setup is so great, to be honest. Keyblade into charm, Kotetsu, and everything. That's pretty rough. Okay, charms my Katone. That's interesting. I wonder if it's because he could not reliably hit Katone. But I don't like my Katone being charmed for sure. She can potentially screw up my strategy, so I am going to have to hit her, which is not a good thing at all. What the hell? Wait a minute. My guy just got one shot. What is this? Okay. And then we group in front of a Gilgamesh who plays again? Wow, they have so much more agility than we do. 107? Yeah, that is an insane team comp. So if he tries to Kotetsu, he's going to hit his own guys. Doesn't care, takes out one in a single hit. And now his Zazan also plays again before my to-be goes. He can use Tuning Blade for a pretty big amount of damage. Yeah, his team has lapped me several times by now. So that's pretty crazy. Undying Rampage, we don't die, but we're close to. And then I have to kill his own Zazan twice. His other Zazan still has a Courage, and I can't reliably hit. So this match is over. There is nothing that can be done at that point for me. I'm also out of AP. We're gonna fight it out, just because, but it's over. Why can Wicked Pummel not hit him? That's so weird. What about Shockwave Plus? That can hit both, but it's not a kill. So, yeah, let's be honest. I could not have done a single thing against that team comp. He closes in too quickly, using the Keyblade into haste on several characters. He has the charm, he has the CT down, he has the possibility of a Quicken onto... Yeah, it's just a crazy team comp. Hello and welcome to the channel officially, Gygas Breaker JC. Yeah, no. I don't think there was a single way to deal with that team. Like, I killed Zazan once, but even the remaining guys have at least one more life onto them. So, props to Longtime for making a completely insane class match team that mine just can't deal with. Okay, let's go in for match 2. So, yeah, Longtime, currently ranked 13. That's really, really strong. So, Hot Local Mom is in your team, HK Price, your guild? Yeah, well, he is usually a really good class match performer. So if you look at the top rankings, you'll usually find your Hot Local Mom right there. Okay, so we just got completely destroyed. It wasn't even clean, and there was nothing we could do. I feel like the couple defeats that we've had so far have been, well, good fights, but not this one. You're a sinner, so you don't do class matches. That's fine. I know a lot of War Divisions players don't like that, especially the manual part. It's not for everyone, but a lot of players enjoy watching them more. Yeah, Idazor time just completely wrecked me. That was not even clean. Yours is on what hit KO 9S. Yeah, that was so weird, Kaloisky. Sorry, I was concentrating on the match, so I missed a couple words. But yeah, I swapped 4k total attack. Yeah, it's a lot, but we need to have a turn to attack the enemy team, right? You autoed a few times for the medals and buy a few of the sandals. Sandals are really worth getting, so That's not a bad plan, especially right now with the timed 5 points in not necessarily cost matches, but free matches. Why can we not get our matches in? It's been twice now that we get matching could not be completed. Are they waiting for Longtime to queue again so they can match me against him a second time? Hopefully not. That would be very painful. So, this was not really an Earth team. It was just a Zazan Gilgamesh showdown, but yeah. These kind of matchups really make me want to level Zazan, because I know just how dominant he can be. Okay, we are fighting a Zazan fan this time, but they're not actually playing Zazan, and they're playing Summer Kilphe, which seems interesting to me, but because the current meta in this season is physical. There's very few teams that run mages, so why would they have Kilphe? Okay, Kilphe, normal Mont, and Tidus. They are starting in spread out positions. Realm Raver, slash attack resistance, so really more of a tanky setup. And then Tidus probably has Sutekidane. Yep, seems like he does. So they have bells, which is fine. We're gonna have our little... I guess they're probably not going to run away from us, so I could cast Fleet of Foot right now, and then I'll be ready to move in the following turns. Something I should probably do with this setup is swap my to be and my 9S's positions, and my Shadow Lynx's positions, so I can grab the crystal more easily in the following turns. My gosh, I can't talk. So now we have one in position. We can drop the shield deployment, or we can move right here and then drop the assault field so that we can get the barrier on everybody. And I feel like that's going to be more important. So, Tidus, what do? Do you move here and cast Hasteca on both? That's got to be your best play, right? So that you're much more competitive in terms of agility. So yes, Tidus moves in, starts casting Hasteca, we move in, cast Light's Blessing. We have our barriers, which apparently was not enough to prevent the Zazan from one-shotting 9S. That was really impressive. Without any offensive buff. So, Immortal Spirit, this guy has 2 lives now. What are you going to do, Kilphe? Are you going to run forward and drop the Frostbite right away? Nope, seems like she's running to Mont for Call of the Wild. Okay, well, that's interesting, I guess. Okay, Tidus moves back. Well, okay. I'm not sure what the logic is here, but that's fine with me. So she can move right here, grab a crystal while deploying the Iron Body Stance. Or should I go for Resistance Field right away? No, this is the turn for Iron Body Stance. I want extra max HP against these guys. Then 9S can move here, drop the shield deployment. And then I can start checking their range and making sure that I get into the perfect position. So Dragon Standard is cast. Now the real fight begins, she says. She can move up to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically. That's her current range, which means this is a fairly comfortable spot. It's not. This is a fairly comfortable spot, because Kilphe only has range up 1 abilities. So if she wants to hit me, she needs to be here, or on the other side. Let's see if they choose to keep running. They have haste, and it's going to wear off in 2 more turns from, well, 1 more turn. They have 1 more turn of haste on Kilphe, 2 more on Tidus. If I start fighting right before the haste wears out, it's going to be a good timing for me. Or they might reapply, I don't know. So let's see, they seem to be setting themselves up to reapply the haste, which I think is what they'll try. Yep, that's what they did. So, keeps the haste on everyone. That is now his last cast of Hasteca though. So he's about to run out. We can use Resistance Field right here. That's going to make our guys a bit more tricky to deal with. and then move right here. Because I don't want to do like last time and give them a split. Now that's a fairly good position. They might both be able to hit our to be, but if they do, they're not hitting our 9S or anyone else. So let's see what they pick. Mont seems to be going in. Does he have Keenblade? Because that would have been a really good position to just use Keenblade on, gain a ton of AP, and I'll end CT on everyone, and then chain Might to be to death. Does not seem to be running Keenblade though, so... Chooses Stone Throw Mastery for barely any damage, but a decrease of my mobility. Hey, Znadriel just tuned in. This is match number 2. Match number 1, we got completely destroyed by Longtime, with his extremely dirty yet incredible to watch team. It was really fun to see something like this execute, but we got destroyed completely. Hey, Mavs is free to play, coming in with the rate of 5. Welcome, Mavs and viewers. You are very welcome here. So, okay, Kilphe, you have to do something. What's up, Mavs and Dervis? Wow. CM time. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. We are in match number 2. So they hit us twice, and now Tidus also gets to go. So they might be able to kill. I don't know. We'll see. That's a good moment for Armor Piercer, or I could go here and try to neural hacking. Or just regular hacking. Nah, I want to Armor Piercer both. That's going to set up the kill on Kilphe and also on Mont, so it's not bad. Also, I don't think any of them has picked up a crystal, so they're going to run out of AP eventually. Class match time. Hiroki celebrating. Oh, this is such a good emote. So do I like the 1.5 anniversary livestream, Zakiap? I actually haven't watched it, so you can consider me a very bad human being. So I need to watch that later today, but I was out all day yesterday playing a role-playing game, so I did not have time to tune in. Does seem like we got some pretty fun news, though. Perfect evade. Looks like we get one, dodging the sphere shot. That's pretty good, because there was a bit of a chain on us at that point. So, what do we want to do? I guess we want to try to stop this mean Tidus. 25% is not good, though. So, I don't think I want to take that. Well, it is increasing his single target damage taken, I guess. So we'll still take it. He physical guards, does not get stopped, and then Kilphe gets... Wait, they're lapping Might to be again. I'm not even that slow. Yeah, 6 move Shadow Links. It's pretty insane. So another hit on to be. Alright. Tidus laps again. I feel like I'm getting lapped way too often for a 91 agility character. Maybe it's because I'm not running the good vision cards. Hard time, boys. You need to cover your War Division spendings from prying eyes of waifus. They are hasted, Iris, which is a good point. It's 42% more speed over their higher agility. So it's not surprising that they would play that much, but it's not good for us. At that point, what are they going to do? I guess he'll try to stone throw my Lynx into dying. Or he'll just try to hit her normally. He does have an accuracy up buff. You were confused too. That I don't look at the turn order? Yeah, I don't do it enough, to be honest. It is one of my weaknesses. So can I finish up a Tidus immediately? Yes. Tidus is more of a threat than Kilphe, I think, in terms of the damage they do. So I'll sit right here next to Kilphe and I'll kill Tidus. So, he's down. Then Kilphe goes one more time. Then she's no longer hasted. That should be all 3 turns. I don't think she can kill Lynx, but she can try. Grabs another crystal. Yeah, that's not going to save her, though, so it's fine. She might kill Lynx, considering that she has a Barrier Breaker and Light Eater. Yep, does get it, so pretty impressive damage overall. This is a good showing of what Summer Kilphe can do. I feel like I've not featured her very well, but that was a kill onto my Shadow Lynx through a 30% barrier. Maybe I should have killed Summer Kilphe in a higher priority, but I felt like she was much harder to deal with. Lolo, when you face your own guild member, is that the case? What's their cards? They're not even running a good card on Kilphe. They're running Tsuteki Dane, and then that was Odin and Iron Giant. Yeah, minus 12 defense from the Armor Piercer. That's what it's from. Oh my gosh, she laps me again, it would seem. Alright, I guess we're getting lapped again. So yeah, never mind. We are probably going to lose that one at that point. Maybe not. We still have a barrier, but we don't have that much defense and pretty good slash resist though. I don't know. It's tough. And she healed back so much, which is also pretty impressive. Another Black Panther punish, another bit of healing. Considering this is a healing down map, I'm impressed by just how much she's gained. Armor Piercer is not a kill. What about stun hacking? Also not a kill. What about any of my moves? No, I can't get an easy kill here. Alright. Yep, we might be in big trouble here. Let's just hope for crit. Did not get the crit. So now she plays again. She has infinite AP. So Shadow Lynx doesn't seem to be doing much. I think she's too squishy. Because so far she has gotten one shot twice over 2 matches with her 4k HP. So as much as I like the idea of running her, I don't know that she can make it work. Summer Fatale misses, which is pretty good for us. We need to stay next to Mont, otherwise he'll be a bit of an issue. Or we can go next to the Crystal, which might be a better strategy overall. Perfect evade on LB, yeah, that's pure skill. To be honest, if I do win this match, I don't deserve the win, because I had 2 perfect evades. But yeah, I can definitely still win. We do have the type disadvantage, but I can potentially just AP drain him. Or he gets the kill. Alright. So, very interesting. That Mont did more damage than I thought. For a guy that didn't attack a single time in the match, I feel like he could have killed me more easily if he had that damage the entire time. Earth advantage. Yeah, Earth advantage is pretty insane. So we're queuing up for match 3. We've lost 2 today again. Well, as you go in the season, you end up matching people with better performances. Take down top players. We could go for the same strat as last time and try to take down top players for sure. Now, we have a couple options. Just not that many competitive EX units. But you know what? We could just switch out, try to have some fun with more, or with other units. There are things that we could do. I'm trying to think of my roster as we queue up here. I could always just EX Silma or Phoebe. I think they are worth EXing overall. Okay, this time we're fighting Dark Veritas, I guess, 217 with a little Leela. So they are gonna have the silence on their side, and I know Leela does surprising damage. Yeah, you know what? EX Leela is actually a good unit. Oh, interesting. So they have a Black Witch Quicken team comp.
I'm here to help.
And Leela can be a Keenblade wielder. So Black Rose, slash resist. Okay, interesting. Lemuré also. So this player invested all in to Lemuré very quickly after her release, which is pretty impressive. So that's probably going to be a haste shot on 3. What's the Black Witch going to do? It could also be a Black Witch Quicken, where she moves right here, buffs herself, and then moves 3 more and attacks. I don't know. Ran into Leela the other day, took 5 hits from Yuna to take her down. Yup, that's it. So she's pretty impressive. Righty. Do I want to stand closer to them or not? I feel like moving in closer right now would spell death for my team. Because this could be a quicken into the Black Witch right as I advance. So there we go. A little bit of tankiness. A little bit more again. Alright, let's count the squares. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Could drop the LB onto everybody right now, if that's a quicken. So, we're going to walk away from the rest of our team right now. And to the side. Now, was that a quicken? No, it was haste shot. But we needed to be safe. She'll also play again either way, so it doesn't really matter. Now, they could walk right here and Keenblade. But it doesn't seem like it's a Keenblade setup. So she uses bells, and then she's ready to follow up onto the Black Witch's attack. Black Witch could walk forward and drop the LB, which she chooses. So goes for a very quick, aggressive setup. And that's an advantage of Magic teams, is since they have high initial AP, you can afford to do that. So now they could try to go for the Quicken, but do they have the CT? Maybe. Well, they will have it for my Sylma's turn for sure. They will not have it for my Tidus turn, but I'm pretty sure with the barrier on, I can't kill her. I can Shockwave Plus, but that's not good damage overall. There is a chance to slow, which won't really matter. And if I move away from Sylma or away from anyone else... Yeah, you know what? I think this season is all about Quicken so far, and I'm just getting bamboozled by not running it, I guess. We're going to take this one. We do get the slow on Leela, which could be impactful. It also dispels the haste she has, but now... Oh, wait. That was not a Quicken on the Black Witch? Interesting. Not what I expected. I guess Black Witch goes again almost immediately, and then Sylma will probably be silenced by that time. We're discovering fun team comps today and losing to them. So, got the silence, of course, and then Sylma, all her abilities are magic scaling, except for resistance break, so I can still use that one, but it's not going to be impactful in any way. So, we're just going to run away with her into the opposite corner so that they have to make decisions on who they hit. Although I think the Black Witch still has that attack pattern, so it's not really going to matter. Huh. That's a really cool team as well. I feel like this enemy team that they're running will lose to the Earth combo because they won't be able to kill them fast enough with all the re-raises. But it's still really cool to see. So Dark Wrath finishes off one of us. It is good of them to use the instant cast abilities. Like an Armor Piercer that will get close to killing one. If I go here, I can also Cyclonic Spear Shot while reducing their agility. It also doesn't kill, but doesn't really matter. I prefer reducing their agility, especially since they're hasted, because their agility has so much more impact than mine. But now, yeah, they can line up a Quicken turn, I think. No, their CT is not aligned for that. So they haven't used Lemuré for Quicken. They've only really used her for haste so far. And I've managed to stay out of Lemuré's damage range. So that's immediately a Quicken. Hey, Ryu Tempest, thank you for the follow, and officially welcome to the channel. So Leela has a good AoE pattern, but she can't land it from here because of Tidus' corpse. So she can either hit 9S or hit Sylma. I don't know what she'll pick. We'll see. Either way, I think 9S is dead to Leela into Black Witch's attack. Or maybe Black Witch by herself, to be honest. Silencing spell, healing power down, not super impactful, but he's now got a one-hit Dark Chain and only 3800 HP, which I'm pretty sure they did drop Tenable Rose, but a Black Rose's Hex is going to be a kill at that point. Plus, we lost Sylma because she's silenced. So yeah, I don't know what we can do here. If she chooses to cast, I will not play before her spell resolves, so she can do that for sure. Does it? It's probably Black Rose's Judgment, because since I'm on height 2 right now, it's hard for them to land anything on me, other than a targeted spell. So chooses the Black Witch's Judgment, probably lines up a Quicken right now. That should be a Leela Quicken. Or maybe Haste to dispel what I have. So Black Rose's Hex apparently could land, and it is a kill. So yeah, match is over. Yeah, we're really getting, yesterday and today, we're losing everything. That's pretty bad. Makes me want to rethink our entire strategy by just bringing, I guess, Quicken. No, seeing what we're fighting, that is the solution, because when an enemy team forces their strategy on you with Quicken, you either have to space yourself out really well, or have a general strat, and our team does not have a strategy, it just has synergy. Let's go into match 4. I'm really wondering what would be a good solution, but I don't want to adapt to my team in the middle of a day. I feel like that's just too complicated for me to play well. So, the common theme of the matches we lose is the enemy team rushes us, either with a Quicken, with a Keen Blade, or with Immortal Spirit and Re-Raise. I feel like whenever I'm the one on the initiative, we do much better. Wait, is that another one? Zazan Gilgamesh combo? somebody who watches Longtime and decided to play a similar strat. Beating down my guild member like a good guild master should gotta show your power. Alright. So they have agility up, Fenrir, and I guess the Earth offensive VC for Zazan. Yup, exactly. So Zazan's gonna hit hard, they have magic resistance, they have good agility. What do they pick? Oh, yeah, it's clearly a Keenblade setup, whereas Zazan's gonna use Keenblade, but they have a very different start from Longtime. Longtime was super aggressive, and it worked well for him. If they're doing it slower, then I might have a better shot. This time, the only one that can be charmed is Nina's. So, okay, re-raise onto 1. Well, Gilgamesh, I think people are adding Gilgamesh into their team because of how many UR Zazans they've seen. So he's there more as a reaction to UR Zazan than anything else. Yeah, the quick combo can be nasty is a better point. It depends how experienced the player is with that combo and how they execute it, but it definitely has the potential to completely ruin my day. That's going to be an assault field. And then moving right here. No, because that's the immediate charm. So actually here is better. I can't really move forward. Either way, that guy could Keenblade into getting another turn into charming, but I don't know that he'll do that. I think he'll just use March of the Juggernaut. Yeah, so he does not feel like fighting immediately. The Man-Eater from March of the Juggernaut is not that good for their team right now, because I'm running 2 non-human characters. But let's see what happens here. He has his own barrier, I think, is what he's already cast. Yeah. And then this guy has fake death. This guy doesn't have any survivability for now. 5, I can't reach anybody. That's certainly not a quicken. I think it's self-haste that he's giving himself. Why would he run away from my team? Feels a bit weird. I think the Earth combo wants to rush. So now 2 means of survivability onto Zazan. So I can, at best, 3-shot him. But with that amount of tankiness, I don't think I can kill him that easily. So we're going to move here. Or is that still out of Zazan range? Yeah. Either way, he's probably going to get the charm with it quick enough. So I can't build my entire game plan around denying him the this move. If I move here, Gilg is going to be able to hit me, right? Yeah, so I don't really want to move here. Ideally, the one person I don't want to see hit my to-be-2 early on is Gilgamesh, because he is going to do insane damage to me. Soma, I am going to need a movement up move on you, because you will be instrumental in making sure either one of them dies a second time quickly. I don't know who, but one of them. This is a bad spot though, because it's giving the UR Zazan a good hit. So let's move back, give ourselves some more mobility. They have self-haste now. Are they going to line up a quicken is the big question. They could just move Zazan here, potentially quickening him immediately, because our CT is really low right now. So I think they have time for that. Do they though? Yeah, they do. So they could go for a charm right now, if they want to use their first quicken for that. Which does not seem to be the case. I think they're kind of hesitant to pull the trigger, which means I'll probably just rush in 2 turns. They have more mobility. They have an easier way to trigger the fight. But apparently Zazan is really being careful. 1, 2, 3, so now that's his range. I can layer in a little bit closer now. The Gilgamesh really prevents my 2B from advancing though. So that's probably haste onto one of them. Yeah, the longer I let the buffing go on, the harder it'll be when we do fight, because they will have a lot of CD advantages at that point. So where can Gilgamesh reach? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The entire map. Alright. If I'm here, I can be Kotetsu. If I'm here, I don't think I can. Yeah. So that's as far as I can advance. 1 square. And then this guy. 1, 2, 3. Yep. They have the same range. Well, you know what? I'll just renew the Assault Field, I guess. I have 3 casts of those. I'm still thinking they're going to do a quicken play, so grouping like this is not a good idea. Let's just stay here. Then give myself the protection up. Yeah, I don't know how to crack their team, because they technically have Quicken and Keenblade. They just haven't showed it yet. So if I try to close in, they're going to pop Keenblade, then I'm going to be completely obliterated by Kotetsu into Tuning Blade, or Triple Spinal Blow, or whatever other move they choose to do. So that's another haste that he's casting, or it's a Quicken. That could be a Quicken on yours, Zazan, because it would be a double turn lining up perfectly. So yeah, it would actually not be good though to Keenblade right now. So I don't know what he's gonna pick. Chooses to keep moving back, so I guess he's just casting haste. Well, from here, I still can't hit him. Is he not going to commit? I don't think he is, huh? When I become famous, buy follower, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com. Thank you, ad. How do I do something about that? There we go. Done. That's out. Sweet, you can get followers now, Epic Knob. There you go. Okay, so what did I miss? They did something. Well, his own haste seems to be out now. Gilgamesh, are you going to do something or are you going to stay there? I think you're going to stay there. Prove me right. Well, ideally, prove me wrong. Uses haste. Alrighty. Well, I mean, you have a limited number of those, I guess. Did you give me one more square that I can walk in? Nope. Alright. You have Quicken and Speed Up. Are you going to do something about it? Otherwise, I'll just wait until you do a mistake, or spread out an attack from Pincer. Hey, Master R4, RX4ver, RX ever? Master RX ever, we'll call you that. It's doing decent. It's been a really tough class match couple of days. I feel like we're not getting a good performance at all. But as a person, not as a class match player, it's going great. So that's not too bad. I'm really eager for, at that point, next season, where I'll try to actually devise a strategy, because this season came to me as a bit of a surprise. So I only made a team very shortly before the matches started playing out. And it clearly doesn't pay well, because I'm really not playing that well. Yeah, that match has been hard, and there's so... Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, Earth is so dominant with Zazan, and I have yet to find a good solution to dealing with a guy like this. He is just so good overall that I think he's just generally very hard to counter. Yeah, you know what? I don't like positioning my guy right here, but I can't let him cast the Quicken right now. That's going to spell my doom. So we're going to interrupt Gilgamesh, and then we'll try to make something happen. Not sure what, though. Because Zazan still plays next. Win needs a better tank than Dario. Oh my. Yes. Yes, Win does. This is useless. It's not worth moving in for that purpose. So, I guess this is what we're doing. Stream was insanely good last night. Yeah, it was? Alright. I'm eager to watch it. I haven't had the chance yet, but it's going to be interesting. We might get a wind tank soon. Oh, please not a cost 100 though. Yeah, there's too many of those right now. I would prefer just seeing a normal unit. So what... They are going to charm 9S now, that's for sure. So I don't know that interrupting their spell was that impactful. But the question is, what will they do with that? Do I know anything about the news? What I do know about the news is no silly dartboard games or whatever. Okay. I do know that there's going to be Tomb Raider. I do know that there's going to be the FF7, and that we're getting pretty good rewards. That's what I know. But spoiling me will be fine. I'll still watch it for entertainment. So yeah, they do get the Steel Heart as expected. Now what? We can kill Zazan once, but we need to kill him 3 times. We could break the charm on 9S, but I can use Silma for that if I need to, so it's not that bad. We are not killing him though, in a single hit, which is really, really scary. I could just go here and then Whirling Vortex, like this. That would give Gilgamesh a good hit though on my team. Side hit? Yeah, we'll take that one. Tomb Raider art seems pretty insane. Oh my gosh, perfect evade my own attack, that breaks my charm. That's pretty bad. Okay. You wonder if she'll get voice acting? I think she will. I think that's gonna be it. And they haven't told the element? Okay, okay. I hope World Division gets her, and here we are. Yeah, she was one of the good collabs in FFBE, I think. And I really enjoyed what they did with Explorer Eileen. That was a really good looking design. So right now, giving Gilgamesh a turn wasn't that scary for me because I know that he can't use a Katetsu without hitting his own units. And he seems to be thinking the same because he's like, but I don't want to hit my own units, and chooses not to. What's going to happen here, I guess, is Jamming Thrust. Does that hit reliably? No, it doesn't. So it has to be Unevadable Pain, which is honestly not going to do much. And that's the reason why, when I was talking earlier, is that I wanted to switch Silma out. That was because I felt like she's not doing much when she's fighting those Earth teams. Where is Jamming Thrust? Gosh darn it, it's right here. Let's try it. Got the hit. That's not bad. The 9S goes, hits my to be, or no, finishes off Silma himself. Alright. Didn't JP have a UR selected cut? Yeah, they did. Break my charm? I tried. Oh, right, with Silma I could have as well. You're right, that was really bad of me, J-Daw. To be honest, I think breaking my charm might have killed 9S, because he's weak against magic, but it would have been better. Yeah, I'm too distracted to play well. I thought playing in the morning would be good, but so far, my plays, I feel, have been really worse than they've been on the other days. Maybe because I'm not awake yet. Yeah, regular charms is on. Yeah, you know what? It's the 3rd out of 4 matches today, Kaloisky. It is the 3rd regular Zazan we fight. So he seems to be there quite a few. Now they can line up a good attack. According to someone on Reddit, Lara's Water. Right, definitely trust Reddit. No, that's a bit of a joke, but I don't know. She might be. That would not be a bad decision. So, Excalibur Vorpal does pretty good damage. Yeah, no, there's nothing we can do here. I could break the charm, or I could go for them, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. Because I can't kill Gilgamesh, even if I wanted to. Slow counter, procs, of course. Might as well. You love this John Wick music? That's pretty fun music. If you are wondering, I'm going to link it. Looks like we procced Perfect Evade on our own team again. So here's one thing that's happening is our team doesn't want to hit themselves. You don't think she'll be water? I'm thinking Earth would make a lot of sense in the fact that, I don't know, I feel like she fits as an Earth unit, but I have no idea. Yours is on plus cost 100 plus regular Zazan seems prevalent. Yeah, it does. It does, Kaleski. And I understand why. It is such a tough team to crack open because it's just so tanky. And that's the thing about Zazan is that he hits like a top tier unit while also having the survivability of a full-on bruiser. So if you pair, and has the mobility of a ninja. So he's overall very strong, but if you pair him with other characters that can attack at the same tempo as him, which means regular Zazan moving move 6 or somebody else you're quickening in, then that's where it becomes truly insane. Because you have to pick your targets and you can't choose Zazan, so you have to focus the other guys. Yeah, just because presents complicates things. That's very true. Okay. Looks like I was forgetting to record that. So we are hopping into match 5. We've changed our team completely. We just want to try something different because we know we're getting screwed. So we're fighting Arden, which I think is the second time we're fighting this guy. Because I have seen that team before. And our previous team was definitely better to fight them than our current one. But you know what? It doesn't matter, we can make stuff happen. So, get the fleet of foot, and then what? They are all grouped up in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she can explode basically everywhere in front. Let's move right here.
This will be your end.
So, if I try to drop that, what's the turn order? That's what I want to see. Everybody plays and then it resolves. That's not impactful. So, might as well pop bells. Then if I use some of the Spellblade stuff, hard to kill. Yep. So, you equip her with range, TMR, Fenrir card, so she still survives fairly well. Then that's good, because that was my primary fear, that she would just not be tanky enough to survive. Let's see how this team layers out their buffs, though. They can have missile resist, they can have a couple things, and they seem to be closing in on us, which would be really, really good for us, but I feel like they're going to change their mind. They are fast with agility up, light attack up, slash resistance up. These are all good things to have, and they can give themselves Calamity Guard, which is going to prevent me from stopping them and a lot of other stuff. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. I can probably one-shot Sakura. Well, I can probably one-shot anybody if it's Xiza attacking. If it's the other guys, I don't know. Xiza only has 900 attack though. She's not in such a powerful offensive setup.
I shall teach you everything about the ways
I shall
of
teach
war.
you everything about the ways of war. Thank you, Macherie. We needed to hear that. So they have Knight's Blessing, they have a barrier. That is going to help them quite a bit. Nimble movement, that's also going to be good. Heartlight Needles, sure. So now what? Well, I guess I can check my range now. Yeah, so I am fairly close. I could go in and one-shot Sakura, probably, or at least check my damage, which is fun. It's no longer a kill, so that's some pretty good info. I'm gonna move here, grab that, and use Store. So she hits really hard and can keep absorbing HP. So that's gonna be really, really fun. Alright, I'm very eager to feature her in a video and try her out. What if I try to quicken Shadowlings, though? I am too fast. Alright. So how about I go up here and drop a Spider Rain? Am I hitting anyone? No, I'm not. I don't have that many range up passives. So, we're gonna start layering those hastes. So we have one haste that's going to be cast. That's good. You've neglected Faith. So while you're using Fina all day. Oh, okay, Almedrian, that's great. Well, that's the reason she's here. So great. Make use of her then. Yeah, I counted your range, Yuna. I know you can't do that. Also, why don't you have re-raise? Did you cast re-raise on anybody while I missed? Oh, you could do that. Did I not count well? Wait a minute. Isn't that range 4? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, it is range 4, and I did not count it well. I thought she would cast re-raise, I think is what happened, but she chose to go for the damage option immediately, which is surprising. Huh, very, very interesting. So I probably should have pulled the trigger, but yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing this season, I guess, because I keep throwing matches. Yep, no re-raise. Have to let them come to you. Yeah, that was my intention, actually. But I messed up the initial turn. I'm so used to seeing that girl do the her usual start that I didn't expect this one. And then, yeah, there's no way Shadow Lynx wins that. So, wait, music. Don't stop. Okay. What can we do at that point? Nothing much, to be honest. I'll use Dragon Standard. And wait, and then we'll see. Because I can still stop them, I guess. Alright. Bingo, that's done. Now she plays. Now we can reach with a stop, but then she's in enemy range. But at least one of them's out. What's my hit chance on Lynx? 72. It's too good. Alright. So now, Macherie can one-shot Lynx with her insta-cast 100% hit light magic ability. And then we're kind of doomed. But let's see what she chooses to do. They both have time to play, which means Sakura could also try for a spell, but I don't think Sakura's spell will have time to resolve. We'll see. I'm expecting Macherie to kill. Yep, Hallowed Ray. Oh, it's not a kill. Very interesting. But still doesn't mean that Sakura can do it. So let's see. Sakura actually going for the Nivlu. That's cute. So they've decided to begin the fight with using nimble movement on everyone. I guess they really want that mobility more than the re-raise. And she does resolve it before we go, and it one-shots Niv, so that's pretty bad for me. Now, I need to stop Macherie, because Macherie can reliably kill me. Can I, though? I don't know that she can be stopped. Yep, 79%. We do have a chance. So we get another one. Only one left. At that point, I can weave in a basic attack, get a bit more AP back. Alright, well, let's see. Sakura, it's all you. What can you do? From that position, if she hits me, I think she has to hit her friends. Which is going to be interesting as well. She has time to finish casting. Misses. Alright. What about another Shadow Tether? 87%? I'll take that. Got it. Okay. Oh, Yuna unfroze already? That was way too fast. I only had 3 turns. What's my CT? Alright, I'm good. I'm at 89, that's fine. The 1v3, that would be so impressive from Lynx. But I don't know. From here, can I wave cannon? No, huh? It's in a line. That is not a kill. That is not a kill. Alright, guess I have to. Ideally... Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. We did not get the kill, and the Esper was not enough damage. By 23 damage. I feel like we had a shot there. It was a really, really funny match. Had I not sacrificed Ziza for no reason, it would have been a lot easier.